Welcome to Revolutionary Talk. We're on to episode 2 in our Wellness Downfall series. We're talking food and drink temptations.
Uh-oh. I'm already tempted.
Yeah, it says the one that comes in here with the energy drink.
You know,
Busted.
sometimes.
You can't bring it in here, Kristen.
Yeah, sometimes I just need more energy, and I can't find my temptations because I don't have enough energy. So then I give in to the energy drink temptations. But luckily today we saved that temptation with another temptation. Well, it wasn't a temptation. I think it's pretty healthy.
Oh, the zing, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what is your number one food or drink temptation?
Temptation? Chocolate.
Chocolate? That's not a bad one. Chocolate's good for the brain. It gives you dopamine.
Facts. Yes, I get that. But
With
at
sugar?
the same time, yes. If you don't get the right chocolate, then it's just a whole, bucket full of sugar. So
Yeah.
it's like, but
True.
it's still worth it, usually.
What about drink? Do you have a drink temptation?
I really don't.
No?
I
I
don't
say
feel like
wine.
I do.
I can see you as a wine person.
Why
All
not?
right. Okay, you called me out. I do like to go wine tasting,
Yeah.
so, I mean.
I was going to say, I know
Yeah.
you too well. What about you?
Some benefits to
What are
wine.
your temptations?
I'm with you on the drinks. I love
Yeah.
energy drinks.
I do too.
I love them.
We're both middle projectors. We need that energy. That we're not supposed
Yeah.
to drink them.
Yeah, I crave the energy. Man, with food, more so, it depends. Sometimes carbs, sometimes the sweets. I love some sour gummy worms. And I can't eat part of a bag. Like, I don't care what the size of the bag is, it's gone if I open it. So,
I feel like I get in these waves where sometimes I just want fried food. Like, it doesn't matter what it
Yeah.
is, how good or bad it is for you. I'm just like, I need some fried food today. Or sometimes just beer. Just beer sounds so good. And then energy drinks. But I'm always like, dude, okay. And sometimes I'll set a boundary too, where I'm like, all right, let's give in, but set a boundary. So there's a nice little line between like, okay, let's not full send this,
See, it's so
Yeah.
interesting that you crave beer at times.
Yeah.
My body, the last couple of times I've had beer, it rejected it.
So that's
Same.
Quickly.
That's
Same
the
here.
funny
Does it-
thing. My body, so I'll crave it and I'll tempt it, like caffeine, for instance, and then my body starts rejecting it. And sometimes when I drink like an energy drink, my vibration just instantly goes down lower, and I'm like, this was supposed to give me energy, but it did, but it lowered my vibration, and I'm like, okay, where's the
Yeah.
puzzle here? And then stuff like, it's funny we're talking about this, like stuff that actually like lowers your anxiety. So like, mugwort or tea or like some lemon drop stuff. That'll actually give me more energy as I suppress my anxiety, which is really weird.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
You know what? Yeah, it's
I've been
weird.
there.
It's weird. I'm like, I need an energy drink. And now I actually need some tea.
Yeah.
Without caffeine. It's crazy.
Well, all right, I'm hungry. We're going to go to Taco Bell and we'll be right back.
Yeah, that's my other temptation. Quesadillas, man. Ooh.
I haven't had Taco Bell in years.
Really?
It's been
That's a bummer.
You're
years.
missing out.
Look, I used to go for the chalupas all the time,
Yeah.
but it's been like 5 years.
I don't know how you do it.
I love Mexican food. Don't get me
too,
wrong.
Me too.
T-Bell, sorry.
No?
Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry.
That's a real Mexican food in my mind.
Oh my gosh.
Not anymore.
Well, how do we avoid these things or limit them? I don't think. Obviously, in moderation, anything can be somewhat acceptable, but
I think like anything, it's good to set a boundary and say like, I know Taco Bell tempts me or energy drinks tempt me, so I'm gonna allow myself to have X amount per week or per month, and I'm not gonna cross that boundary when I'm tempted to push past it
right. Yeah.
Sorry.
So for me, relating to the energy drinks, I have to have some sort of alternative then.
Me too.
So, what's best for me is to have something at the house that's like some sort of clean coffee or tea that's readily available. So if I feel like I need something, I have a better alternative.
Yeah.
So otherwise, I'll just go to the energy drink.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, I think the first place to start there is just don't buy it in the first. Like that was for me. Oh my gosh! Well, like chocolate. Let's talk about chocolate, ice cream, sweets, of all that. It's like I just tried to, go to the grocery store, just stick it in my cart. Oh, I have it now.
Yep.
But it's
a
funny.
habit.
It's funny you mentioned this because sometimes when I want an energy drink and I don't need an energy drink,
Yeah.
sometimes I buy it, and as soon as I buy it, without even opening it, it like satisfies the crave without drinking it.
Really?
And sometimes I've been like, all right, well, I want one today. Let's just buy it and then just put it in the cup holder and forget about it. Because half of it's just like the dopamine of purchasing it rather than actually drinking it.
The cool cans, it's all exciting.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I have an energy
I don't know. I
drink.
think it might just be
Yeah.
the habit of just like endlessly doing it.
Well, I mean, you go to the store, you buy something, it typically will make you happy that you bought something for
Yeah,
yourself. So I can see
exactly.
where that,
Yeah.
yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
Temptation.
Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of it depends on knowing yourself well. So I know for me, like, if I'm super busy, which, I mean, during the week especially I am, I'll always go for convenience over what sounds better. So if
Yeah.
I have a healthier option at the house and that's it, I'll take that every time. Because it would take work to go out and get something else.
Yeah.
So I'm just setting myself up to succeed then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Having it all laid out at your house is a great thing. And I think, yeah, what you just said too, it saves you time from the convenience.
Yeah.
I just think about whenever I go out in the mornings, there's always a whole mob of cars out at like the gas stations filling up for their morning. And, you know, maybe they're getting their breakfast and their energy drinks and all of that. But I mean, there's a whole lot more money that you could save, and there's healthier options, I'm sure, that we could look into to purchase to bring back home. And then we don't have to spend that extra time going to the convenience store for that. So
Sometimes I'm just tempted just to go to my local Quick Trip, though. You know,
it's
they're
a
nice
hangout
people.
spot.
There's
Yeah, I get
nice
it.
people there. You know,
I get it.
it's the interaction, not the energy drink.
You can just walk around and talk to them. You
Yeah.
don't have to buy anything.
It is true.
true.
Maybe that's
That would be my extrovert moment, and then
Yeah.
I'm back.
sheesh.
Yeah. So what about for food or any of the other areas? How do you avoid temptation?
So I did it. I did this subconsciously last night. I went to the grocery store and midnight hit. I was working on some projects and I was like, kind of hungry. I forgot I had beef jerky in the cabinet. And as soon as I found that beef jerky, I was excited and was like, yes.
Yeah.
And I tempted, I got away from the temptation of going out and getting something or eating something less healthy. So, you know?
I'm laughing at the fact I went to IKEA and then brought back a big thing of cinnamon rolls.
Yeah. Why did you do that? The temptation got the best of you.
It was there.
It was there. They looked so good.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you gotta give in to the temptation, I think, too. And that's an important aspect.
It was my reward for the day.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shoot.
Well, I mean, speaking of that, do you think that's like a good thing to have in place if you're good every so often you get a reward? Like, is food and drink an acceptable
Absolutely.
reward?
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, is temptation a great reward? That's what you're kind of asking. Is
Yeah.
it all right to
You
set
give
up
in?
one of your temptations as a reward? Because then you're endlessly feeling that attachment to it, too.
Yeah.
I mean, listening to your body.
Yeah. I mean, I eat and drink intuitively, so.
So do I.
But I don't know if those are temptations or intuition sometimes. Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow, this
Especially
really
with
turned.
some of them. Like,
This is just gone down a rabbit hole. Next question.
Kind of never ending. Yeah, I mean, I think you just kind of have to know yourself, know your body, and
Yeah.
so it's a case by case basis for sure.
well, I'm doing research and just learning about the different things that you're consistently adding into your lifestyle to
You mean create awareness?
create awareness.
Be sure to see the previous
Callback.
episode.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I don't know. Cheat meals always kind of interest me.
Mm-hmm.
Cause yeah, then you're kind of relying on the food in a way.
Yeah.
You're just limiting it, which is good, but I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna feed your temptation anyways, you might as well just feed it a little bit, just to curb the craving, and then move on.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
That might be the key. I
That's
think
what
it's always
works
gonna
for
be
me.
there. I think that temptation's always gonna be there. But you can shut it down, but it's still just like, all right, a little bit. Keep
Yeah.
moving. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't hate that at all. I mean, I would say my final takeaway is the convenience thing. Like, have healthier options ready to go, and that helps me.
Because I think convenience is a big temptation. If
Yeah.
it's more convenient, ooh, I like that.
Yeah. So.
Healthy things, more convenient and more affordable.
Yeah, I like that. Save money and your health and your time.
Well, on that note, thanks for watching this episode of Revolutionary Talk. Be sure to like and subscribe to stay tuned for next week. We're going to talk about poor habits.
Ooh. Let's go.
Hey, thanks for watching. See you soon.